At this moment, these are my top favorite products I would recommend if you would be interested in shopping the Sephora sale. I will make sure to link all of the details of the Sephora sale down below so we don't take any more time in this video because I do have quite a lot in every category. So let's get started. Now, these products are based on what I love a lot of my products in my collection. You guys can see throughout my channel the products that I use the most and kind of my thoughts on them. But in today's video, we're going to go through the products that I have been gravitating lately towards. So these are my top choices lately. One skincare product that has really changed the way my skin feels is this one. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge. This is about 88 Canadian, I think, but it's expensive. 3 drops I put on my face. It just comes with a pipette and it's like a milky consistency. But the way it makes my skin feel, very hydrating. It has not broken me out. I don't have sensitive skin, so I can't speak for sensitive skin, but it's an active glow serum. I use this at nighttime and in the morning, and my skin has never looked better. I just love this product so much. And Simply Blair is the one that recommended this, so thank you to her because I went and I purchased it and I'm actually loving it. A lot of skincare products, you know, I try because people recommend and I don't love, but this I definitely love. Skincare is out of the way. Let's talk about perfumes. So my most used perfumes lately are the Kylie Yum Pistachio Gelato. This smells so good. And the Vanilla 28. This is newer in my collection. I'm going to use some of the gelato now. If I were to choose between the two, it's very hard because they're just two different scents. But I love these ones because they do last a very long time. When I put them during the day and I wake up the next morning, I still have the scent. I think this one, lasts a bit longer than this one, but they're still my top favorite. So I definitely recommend this if you want to purchase some fragrance during the sale. Let's talk about brushes. Brushes that I recommend. These are my top brushes that I just use non-stop. And I'm talking about face brushes. My eye brushes are my BK Beauty, which you cannot find at Sephora. But I love my Makeup by Mario F4 brush. Let's see, how does this work? Like this, yeah. This is older, so I use one for bronzer and blush and one for just foundation and concealer, or mostly just foundation. That's why I purchased 2. So definitely recommend this. It's a dual-ended brush, so for the price you get 2 different brushes. I love this so much. Another one I recommend is the Hourglass dual-ended brush, and it's the bigger one, which has a big fluffy one. I like to use this for powder bronzer, and then I have this side right here, which I like to use for powder blush. Top brush for me. I love this so much. Here's the one by Patrick Ta, and I love the Face number 6 the most out of his brushes because I can use this for anything, for even foundation if I want. But it's a small brush, so I can use it for powder blushes, powder bronzer. I can actually use this for foundation as well. And this I love to use for foundation this side, or a cream blush or a cream bronzer. So I love the Face 6 brush. And then this is such a wonderful brush by Rose Inc. number 3. It's slanted. It's quite thick and soft. And I love this one for applying cream blushes. Perfect for cream blushes. That's my favorite thing to use this for. But you can also apply cream bronzer with this. So definitely recommend this one too. Let's start with brows. So what I have in my brows today is the Gucci in the shade 03, and it comes with a spoolie on one end right there, and then here is a crayon. Now this is quite expensive for a brow product, but I wanted to try it. It is very similar to the Benefit brow, so if you have that one, you don't really need this one, but I think the brows look super nice. The difference, what I've noticed is that there's no flakiness in the brows throughout the day. So I think that the brows look very natural and very filled in throughout the day without actually noticing that you have product in it. So that's why I love this so much. So this is the only product from Sephora I recommend. Okay, let's talk about a primer. I don't really use primers. I use my sunscreens as primers and my skincare. That's it. I don't really like to purchase primers anymore. I've noticed that it's just an extra step that I don't really enjoy applying. But if I were to choose a primer, this is something I would use under makeup. I don't have it on today, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I am very fair to light skin, and this is in the shade 1 Fair. Also 2 Fair works really good, even though it looks darker, but it actually looks really good on a fair skin. So shade 1 and shade 2, beautiful product for using under foundation, and you can also use this on top of foundation on your high points to create that highlighting, very natural highlighting effect. So definitely recommend this one, and I think I've always been recommending that one. That's one of my favorites. Okay, let's talk about face palettes and get that out of the way. So for face palettes, I recommend 2 palettes. This is my number 1, the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. You have highlighter, blush, and then 2 bronzers. The other ones that they came out with, it's either more too bronzy or just more blush or just more highlight. But I love this specific one because you get all 4 in one. So it's just bronzer, blush, and highlighter. And you can also combine all. I like to combine these 2 together sometimes without using just the highlighter and then the bronzer. Let's apply some highlighter because that's one thing I actually forgot to apply today. And I'm going to apply this highlighter right here and add it to my cheek because I do like to have a little bit of a glow. Like, look how pretty that is. So very picky with highlighters. So pretty. So yeah, definitely recommend this one. Also, another way, you can just use your pinky and just add a little bit in the inner corner for that extra more brightening effect. And look at that. I like to use this on the eyes as well. Oh, that's really, really intense, right? Okay, so I do like to use this one. This is one of my top favorites face palettes. Definitely I'll repurchase that one. If you're into creams, I would suggest the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Essentials palette. This, you have everything. You have blushes, you have bronzers, you have highlighter. I think it's right here that you can combine with your blushes for that like highlighting effect. You have like a concealer type, so you can use this on your face to spot conceal. You have everything in this palette. And the way I like to use the bronzers, I like to put my brush in all 4 because I don't want to use one more than the other. But yeah, this is a beautiful palette, so this is something I would recommend as well. Okay, let's start with in order of application. So I'm gonna start with foundations. These are my top foundations that I have noticed my skin looking the way it looks right now. Natural, but with a little bit of coverage, brightening, youthful, all the good things that you want your skin to look like. So number 1 is probably, this is on everyone's shopping list. A lot of people love this one. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I have been using this non-stop this week. Today I have a Purito BB cream because I'm testing one from Stylevana that I purchased, and I'm actually loving it. I love that. I thought I would not like it, but I'm loving it. The way the skin looks, it's so, so beautiful. Let me add a little bit more blush. Not too much. And this blush, I'm going to talk about it later in the video because it's one of my favorites. Also, this brush by BK Beauty 112 is perfect for applying like really a blush where you want in a specific spot. Love it. Okay, anyways, we're getting sidetracked. The Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. It's exactly what the title says. very silky looking. It is luminous. It looks very nice on the skin, very lightweight. It does last all day long. By the end of the day, your skin looks still glowing. You don't see cracks in your foundation. It looks really beautiful, so definitely recommend this one. Another one I've been really enjoying, and it's quite affordable, is the Glossier one. This one right here. I wanted to mention this one. This is in the shade Light 2. The Giorgio Armani is in the shade 2, in case I didn't mention. But the Glossier one, again, you get the same creamy, natural, very lightweight on the skin. It kind of looks like skincare, but with more coverage. It's really beautiful. It does provide enough coverage as well. So it's not just like a skincare skin tint. It does provide enough coverage. So really love this one and recommend. Quite more affordable than the Giorgio Armani if you want to try it. It's quite bulky, so a little bit hard to travel, but the formula is very, very good on your face. A skin tint. I've been using this lately because I did a shop my stash and I forgot about this product, but I have been enjoying this so much. And this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked 24-Hour Hydrator Skin Tint. It is just like it says. It lasts all day long. It is a very nice skin tint. It hydrates your skin, but it's a skin tint with more coverage than a regular skin tint. So you can see the coverage on your face in a very natural, flawless way. It's not heavy, it's not cakey. Love this one, so definitely recommend this one during the Sephora sale if you want to pick it up. It has some good ingredients in it as well, so it's very easy to travel. It's a tube. Love this one, shade 20 Fair. And another one I've discovered lately, this is newer in my collection, but not super new. This is the Milk Makeup Grip Gel Tint in the shade 2 right here. And this product feels exactly like the Urban Decay. It has a very natural yet enough coverage type of skin tint. It's not a gel, it's like this. It feels very, the actual applicator is quite messy. That's one thing I don't really like, but it's very hydrating and it provides such a nice look. It feels like I'm applying a hand cream on my face. It's so, so good. And it's so glowy. It's just perfect. I just love this so much. It feels very natural. I really enjoy using this on a daily basis as well. Okay, let's talk about concealer. The one concealer I have, this is my most used lately. I do love my other ones, my Dior ones, my LYS. But one I discovered that I'm really, really loving is the YSL Touche Eclat Concealer, and this is a pen style, and this is in the shade, this is a Radiant Concealer, and the shade is 0 right here, and it's very luxury. I love that there's like no stickers to tell me the shade. It's just imprinted here. It has a very nice logo right there. It's such a pretty concealer. It's lightweight enough, and it has a brush on the other end. So it's just perfect to reach inside the corners of your eye. So definitely recommend this one. Let's talk about powder, okay? Because I only have like one powder, but in 2 different versions. So I'm talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter Powder. This is in Fair Medium and this is in Fair. And I think this was a holiday edition last year. This is white, but it does not transfer white. And the Fair Medium, which I'm almost hitting pan, and I'm not a powder person, it looks like this. So here they are side by side, so you see the difference. Very good powder. I'm wearing the powder on my face today. I'm wearing this one today on my face, the Fair Medium, and look how my skin looks. I have dry, mature skin, and I do not see any cakiness, any settling in my pores, in my fine lines, any dryness on my face. That's why I love this powder so much. I think I prefer a powder like this. I love that it's not loose. I prefer this type of powder more than the loose powder. I think they're called pressed powders. So I love this kind more than loose powder. I think I can control it better. So yeah, definitely the Charlotte Tilbury ones are really good. One highlighter I recommend, besides the one in the face palette, we talked about the Dior one. It's another Dior one. And this is the Dior Forever Glow Luminizer, and the specific shade I recommend is 03 Pink Halo. This is again a very subtle highlighter, exactly like the one we've applied, and it has a very nice glow to it. It's barely there, and it's has a nice pinky shift, but not too pink, not too champagne, not too silver or purple, you know, those type of highlighters. I love this ones more subtle. You can see it there as you move. It's just definitely recommend this highlighter. It's perfect. So if you want to just own one highlighter, this is good enough. And you can also use this on the eye. It's going to look really pretty. Okay, let's get into bronzers. We apply bronzers first. So I have 4 bronzers. I wonder if I'm repeating myself with the bronzers. I know 2 of them not, but let's start with the stick bronzers. I love this one. It's so unique. Oh, I also love this one. Hold on. Okay, so you know I bought the Givenchy bronzer. I can't talk about it yet. I know I love it so much, but because it's a newer product, we're just gonna leave it aside, so keep that in mind. So Milk Makeup, this is the, look how tiny it is, and this is actually the original size, and it, the top gets unscrewed and then you just twist it up. Oh, barely there. So I've used quite a bit, and this is very similar to the Westman Atelier bronzer. So let's put it here. I'm gonna have all bronzers on my hand. So it's a very nice contour stick slash bronzer. It blends so nicely, and this is in the shade Toasted. I love the name of it too. So that's what it looks like. Definitely recommend this one. It's such a pretty bronzer, lasts all day, very natural on the face, beautiful. Another one, which this has always been a favorite of mine, by Fenty Beauty, so affordable too. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in Amber Suede. Again, it twists up. I do love the packaging better, but here it is. So very similar to the other one, a little bit more on the warmth tone. Yeah, then the other one's more cool tone for sure. So pretty. I do love this shade, but this one looks so good on the face as well. Oh, I love using this ones. Another good one is the Dior Forever Skin Contour in 01 Light. Again, it twists up, and then here it is. So yeah, you see, I love this more of a cool tone bronzer on me, but this one looks amazing on me as well. It's just so pretty, such pretty shades. So here's the Dior one, and yeah, I said it's 01 Light. Such a good bronzer. Now we have 2 powder ones. This is probably one of my top favorites, the Makeup Forever Artist Sculpt in Precious Latte. It just doesn't look like anything when you look at it this way, but it's not powdery, it's not drying. The minute you put on the face, it just blends, but you barely have to put any hard work into it to blend. It's such a pretty shade. I just love how this one looks on the face. So natural, so natural. Like it's barely there, but when you blend it, look how pretty that looks. But when you blend it on the face, it makes you look like a goddess. I really love this. It's such a unique formula. I didn't think I would love this so much, but definitely look into it if you're interested in picking up a powder bronzer. And another really good one is the YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze, and this is in the shade, what's the shade? Oh, 02, the shade. So it's more bulky, it's bigger, it's still very pretty and it's just a different shade, like more on the warm tone compared to the Makeup Forever. It's hard to swatch this one, but there it is. So here is the YSL one. So I love the cool tones more, but this other warm tones look so pretty on the face. And you can use this on the eyes as well. So yeah, those are my top 5 bronzers that I recommend. Okay, let's move on to blushes. Very difficult to choose. I love my Dior blushes. So every shade I own, I love. This is one of my favorites. This is Rosewood in the shade 012 Rosewood. It's such a pretty shade. It's perfect, purplish, pink shade. Let's see if we can swatch it. Yes, I know I'm late doing this video, but I just didn't have time. Better late than never. So the Dior Rosy Glow. They're more harder to swatch, these ones, but the minute you apply them to the face, they last all day long and they're just so beautiful. So there is the Dior one in Rosewood. This is my favorite shade from this collection. This is the older formula. I know they came out with more square. I really like this one. I have not tried the other ones. One of my new discoveries today in this blush section, and this is by Alana Davison, and this is by Nude Sticks in the shade Bareback, the specific shade Bareback. Beautiful shade, beautiful shade. If you like more neutral, cream, easy to work with type of blush, then this blush is for you. It looks so pretty on the face. It's such a nice blush. I don't have this on my face today, but it would have looked really good with my lips. I have really dry lips. I had to put more lip gloss. But this is a beautiful blush. So if you're more on the neutral side, this blush would be for you. And it's so easy to work with. I love it. I love this color. Now, Patrick Ta, this is another blush I recommend, and I have two shades, one of my favorite. I have a bunch of this ones, and I wonder if I purchased another one. No, I purchased the YSL one. Patrick Ta for Face, and this is in She's Blushing. Beautiful colors, and one of my favorites, She's So LA, and this is what I have on my cheek today, and I only have the powder. So let's do She's Blushing. And then let me do the cream too. So you know you can use this cream, powder, powder, cream. So here's She's Blushing, cream, powder. So pretty. And let's talk about She's So LA. That's what I have on my face, just the powder version today. Yeah, I love this one so much. This is probably one of my favorites, She's So LA. I love this type of shade, more bronzy looking. So here's She's So LA. You can see this latte type of color. What do you guys think? So here they are. These are my favorite shades to wear. And formula, it's amazing. So this lasts all day long. Oh my goodness. Yesterday I've used it, and I've used cream, and then I put the powder on. So intense till the end of the night. So intense. So if you love an intense blush, then this is for you, and you get 2 in 1. All the other shades look really beautiful, but out of all of them, these are my top favorite shades that I own. Let's move on. This is going to be such a long video. Let's move on to what? So we finished with the face. Let's move on to the eyes. Okay. So for eyes, I have everything here. So I do want to give a mention to this palette. I just bought this palette. I have a review on my channel. I won't talk about it, but this palette is just perfect if you're interested in having neutrals, some nudes, some mattes, some shimmers, some cool tones, purples. It has everything in it. So definitely recommend that one if you want to invest in like a really bigger palette. But let's talk about the Armani eye tints. These are my favorite eye tints to wear. I think, can I see this? I wonder. I think I like them a little bit better than the Bobbi Brown ones. And I love my Bobbi Brown ones. Like, they're right up there with the Bobbi Brown ones. But I find them to be a little bit easier to work with. They're more, because it's a liquid formula. It's not a pen, right? So they're easier to work with. So here they are. 30M, which is more of a cool tone. 22M, the warm tone. And then the 67S right here. Like, they're so pretty, and they do, you have to work a little bit faster because they do dry down. They're like set on your eye, so make sure you do one eye at a time with these ones. But these are my favorite shades right there. Look how pretty they are. So you can't go wrong with the Armani tints, and I think they're waterproof as well once they dry down. Now, a topper that I recommend, you cannot go wrong with this one. The Urban Decay Moon Dust in Space Cowboy. This is like, it makes your eye look like glass. There's no glitter in it. It's just so pretty. Very hard to swatch, but it's just a gorgeous shade. It just adds a little bit of fairy dust to the eyes. Really pretty. So definitely recommend this as a topper. So the specific shade is Space Cowboy that I really love. I know they have a palette and I wanted to buy that, but I think it came with 4 different ones, which is a limited edition for this year. But a lot of pinks and purples, so I think I have enough pinks and purples. Eyeshadow palettes, I recommend this ones right here. Here, hold on. The Dior Backstage in 002 Smoky Essentials. Any of these eyeshadow palettes, it has such a wonderful formula for mature eyes and any type of other eyelids. But if you have mature eyelids, this works so good on them. And another favorite is the Dior 001 Nude Essentials. Only shade I don't really enjoy is this orange. I would have liked it without the orange. And then here is another one. This is my first one that I bought. 006 Bronze Neutrals. Am I holding it the wrong way? Yeah. So again, another shade I don't really like is this one, but you can make it work. Like you can blend it with the darker one and give yourself a nice, more burgundy eye look. They're so pretty, so definitely recommend this ones if you're interested in any eyeshadow palettes. Easy to travel, you see the shades, they're not overwhelming, and the formula is one of the best. And another Dior palettes, this I don't like because I love the palettes, but I don't like the packaging because I can't see what's inside. So this is in Soft Cashmere 669. So you have to, it has an opening right here. So here is the palette. Like, look how pretty this is. Again, the formula is one of the most amazing formulas I've tried in eyeshadows. Great for mature eyes, easy to blend. It's not powdery. Like, look at those shades. This is more cool tone. And let me show you the other one, 559 Poncho. Oh, I know my friend Julia B. Beauty. She bought one of this and it has a green, but I haven't seen it on my Sephora. So I do love hers as well. It has a green inside. And this is more of a warm tone. So here they are, cool tone and warm tone. And it comes with those 2 little brushes in there. So pretty. So definitely recommend this ones. So that's it for eyeshadow palette. You guys know I love Natasha Denona and all that. But you know what? These are my favorite. I reach for this all the time. And today I do have my Danessa Myricks 7 palette, the new one that I showed you. Just the mattes on my eyes today. Talking about eyes, here are 2 eyeliners that I really love. So one of them is the Natasha Denona Macro Tech eyeliner, or Macro Tech eye crayon, and this is in the shade brown. This is a pretty brown. More on the dark side, very strong, but you can still see the brown in it. It is very easy to work with. It's not waxy, so it doesn't give you that flaky feeling after you apply it and you try to blend it. It blends very nice. Look, it just settled on my hand. It's waterproof and very hard to smudge, so it's a beautiful crayon. If you don't, you know, obviously nobody likes smudging, but it's easy to blend, so you can still smudge it with a brush as you apply it. And another great one is this one, the YSL Waterproof Gel Liner, or what is it called? Waterproof Eye Pencil in the shade 2. I love this one. I have to sharpen it because on one side you get this brush so you can create those wing liners, and then on the other side you have the crayon. So this is similar to the Natasha Denona, but a little bit more warmth tone on the brown warm tone side. This is more cool tone. This, you have more flexibility to blend. It gives you more time to work with. So kind of that's what's the difference in this too. So that's why I love this ones so much. It's just so unique. This is all you need in your collection. And I love browns. I don't like to go, I have black on my eye. Today I'm wearing the Wonder Skin black liner, which is great eye crayon too. But they don't sell that at Sephora. Like, look how hard it is. I'm trying to rub this off. For mascara, this is all I recommend. And I have 2. You see how much I love the Tarte Tartelette mascara. I have a brown one and I have a black one. I just ordered another one for my daughter because she uses the same one. That's what I wear on my eyes. It's wonderful. You can go all day long with no smudging, no flaking. It looks so pretty and it comes off so easy at night. So this mascara is one of my favorite and I will keep repurchasing it. If I try another one, it's just out of curiosity. but so far I haven't found a mascara, and this is a tubing mascara, so because you can remove it at the end of the night with just water, and then you're done. You don't have any raccoon eyes, nothing. It's so pretty. Okay, let's talk about lips. What I have on my lips today is the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Stain, and the shade I have is this one. This is what's on my lips today. This shade is called Baby Pink. I love this one. This is all I've been reaching for, and these are actual lip liners, lip stains. So here is this shade, and it's gonna be hard to do on the hand. But there's this one that I have on the lips, and I suggest when you use this, make sure you store them with the tip down. That's how she suggests as well, because that way when you apply the product, it just applies better than keeping the liquid on the bottom and not towards the tip. So definitely recommend this one. Why I recommend this one? Because look, I bought 2 more. We're gonna have a video on this as well. I can swatch them for you here, so in case you're interested in purchasing the shades. Toasty Brown. I do want the nude one too, but I've already bought so many and they're quite expensive too. So here is Toasty Brown. It's harder to swatch. Ooh, so pretty. I love wearing this, and I like to fill in the lips with these shades as well. And then the other shade I picked up is Warm Brown. I think this is a little bit darker, but I still enjoy it. Yeah, it's more on the reddish brown. Look how pretty they are. So those are my top 3 shades I purchased. So if you love browns, you can't go wrong with this. They're so good. They last so long on the lips. Like, look how much I've been talking, and I didn't have to reapply this. This is such a pretty shade. So lip liners, I definitely recommend this one. Try this Lip Stains by Huda Beauty. You won't be disappointed. And for lip products, I have Dior. This I cannot stop using. So I have my Dior lip glows right here, and I have the shades Ultra Pink, which is perfect. I barely have anything left. So Ultra Pink right there. These are harder to swatch. They transfer really good on the lips. They have a little bit of tint to them with a little bit of glow and hydration. This is Warm Beige. This is newer. My mom purchased this for me. It's such a pretty color with those lip stains by Huda Beauty. It works so good. So that's how I like to pair this ones. And then I have another favorite, which is in the shade 006 Berry right there. This is another shade. Would have been looking really good with this lip stain, but I've used something else on my lips today. So definitely recommend this ones by Dior. They're so good. They're not lip stains. They're not going to last you forever, but they do provide that looks like a forever lasting lip glow with a little bit of hint of color. It works really good with your lip color as well. Another one I recommend are this one. This is an older one by Dior. You can see that they've changed the lip product. This is the Ultra Gloss Glow in the shade 247, and this one comes with a brush. I have been loving this. Is one of my first Dior lip products, and to this day I'm still using it. It's quite old though, but I love this one so much. And I have 3 of this. One is in my purse. The other one is more of a purplish product, but it's still, they all transfer on the lips, very glossy and see-through. This is in the shade, this is the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer in 002. It's just a very nice, has some glitters in it, but they don't come out as glitters. It's just provides a very nice shine. And this is more of a plain one, and this is in the shade 001. Such a pretty shade. This is what I have on my lips today. So I put that Huda Beauty in Baby Pink, and then I've used this on for extra hydration and add that glossy look to the lips. And it's not sticky, and they're not gooey. They're just great products. A new lipstick I purchased is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Soft Haze. So for a lipstick, again, this doesn't last long, but if you want to look into a lipstick, here is a nice one. Here's the shade. Look how pretty that shade is. It's kind of in between a nude brown, has a little bit of mauvey undertone in there. It's a great lipstick, but like I said, it's not something that will last you forever. It's just a lipstick, but it's very beautiful on the lips. So for lipstick, I recommend that. wow, that's it. We've gone through everything. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you're planning on shopping, or if you're planning on shopping the Sephora sale. I did place an order, so I will do a video on all those products for sure. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you're interested in. I would love to hear your thoughts down below, so comment down below. I wish you all a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.